Chose an athlete, competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let it.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
We play to win. Let's go!
Here we go. 10 Lobo.
Go! Watch the safety creep.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's the strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
Go.
Check three. Check safety.
Hey, Delta.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last week. It was over 100 yards. Also, AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would continue to lean on him. Try and have another award for him, one in this game. But when you look back at last week, and you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Let's go. 8, read.
It's our field. Hey, it's our.
Hey, shoot.
Off the play fake. Dwyer. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 41-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
At the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Ready
The
up.
last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
I know he ain't got it.
Now.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Andy Isabella, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down. 18 Gator.
Mike's 5-4. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Hey, check 24.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Ready?
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
10-2 soft.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come.
Protein spill.
Why?
Get go.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Topper! Five.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Steelers nothing.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
61. Matchbox lights. Get it.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got Keith River.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, here's Breida. And some space here. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Let's go now. 60 orange.
Get him. Get him!
Shoot!
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
Got it.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Hey, exit.
Now a give coming right is Breida. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Here we go. Check. Lucky.
X3, 218, chopper.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Yo, snap.
On second down, a run with Breida. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Come on,
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Buzz.
54's Mike.
He'll look to throw. He finds his tight end, Gentry. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the first down marker. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. 2nd and 8 forthcoming. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Dwyer. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Hey, Charlie. Get it.
Off play action. Dwyer. This one complete to Scott Miller. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Looking to throw. Dwyer. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd and 4. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of it?
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
It's in the game.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. The second half starts with a carry by Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Ready.
Mike's by four. Mike's by four.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Hey, Haywood. Snap.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
Well, it wasn't so much that it looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on 3rd down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
defense,
we've
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
I got wide. Check. 55 to Mike.
Hey. High 7. Get it.
To throw from his end zone. Dwyer. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
Now Chubb on first down, able to work his way forward for about 5. And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Come on, set. 30 base.
Silver.
To throw on 2nd down. Dwyer. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Let's go, Heavy. I know what you got. What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some.
Shoot.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
Here we go, set. 18 Gator.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
Hey, Echo.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby.
Hey.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check.
Hey, Alpha.
54.
Now.
They'll set up a throw. His throw incomplete. The rookie first-rounder Jonathan Abram there to knock it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. No problem there on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
Look at me. Door. Hey, orbit. Switch. 5.
They run it again with Chubb. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Jamie Gillandale as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That's pulled in at the 32. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the deep.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And that'll be marked down as their first sack of the game.
Well, they had 6 last week, and this offense did its homework, didn't it? Because they saw all that pressure, and they really worked hard to tamp it down and beat it back. And they did a great job in the first half. But now they've gotten their first sack here in the second half. Look out. They'll try to increase the pressure.
He'll find Metcalf.
You ain't going nowhere.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Okay, Brady, I see you.
That's a gain of 6.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Exit.
Here we go. Mark 55, Mark 55.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Check. 55 to Mike.
Buzz.
To Mike. Let's put him on the field. Let's put that
Now back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 28. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Tighten up there.
A run for Nick Chubb, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Coming.
Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this one is right down Broadway. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
Come on,
The
set.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
Man, I got you.
No. Who draw quarters?
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Watch the pass.
Leo. Ready to go.
Catch it.
Fire.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
Check.
Squeeze. Check 13. Check 13.
Check 50. Check 50.
Check General West.
Check 3.
Get it.
Back to throw. Dwyer. The catch made by Miller. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Scott Miller, his first touchdown on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Carlson on for the PAT. It's good to make it 17-7.
Makes the score from 17. Steelers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Greedy Williams picks it off. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. They run. Chubb. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Cleveland, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to